welcome to day 15 of 31 Days of Halloween. So for today's video, I am going to be talking about what it was like growing up without Halloween, because I grew up without Halloween and some of you may think that's really weird and really bizarre, but it's true. I grew up without Halloween. I didn't start celebrating Halloween until 2012. So yeah, it's really weird to think that I never really had a childhood of Halloween. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you guys some of the things that I have never done when I was younger, when it was Halloween time. And the first thing being, I've never been trick-or-treating. And I know that's kind of crazy. I've been one of those children that have been deprived of trick-or-treating. So I feel like if I went trick-or-treating now, it would be really weird, because I feel like I'm too old to go trick-or-treating now because I'm about to turn 21. So I feel like that is too old to be trick-or-treating. And I don't really know, what's the age limit for stopping to go trick-or-treating? I feel like it's about 13, maybe, once you start getting into being a teenager. I don't really know, that's just what I think it would be, or should be. But yeah, I've never been trick-or-treating ever, and when I lived at my old house, the house that I grew up in, we only had one pair of trick-or-treaters come 1 year, and that was it. For the whole time that I lived there, when it was Halloween time, we only had one pair of trick-or-treaters. And I don't remember when it was because it was so long ago, but I remember it. And you had to be committed to go trick-or-treating around the area that we used to live in, because we lived on 2.5 acres and we had a really long driveway and it was pitch black. There was hardly any street lights, so you had to be really committed to do that, to go trick-or-treating. And these kids, I remember they were committed a lot, and I think we did have candy for them, and that would have been so bad if we didn't, because they would have come all that way up our driveway and then we didn't have any candy for them, and then they would have had to go all the way back and leave without no candy. But I think we always used to have candy on standby if we ever did have trick-or-treaters. We've never even had trick-or-treaters here at our house, where we live now, and we've lived here since 2009. So yeah, we've never had trick-or-treaters here, because I'm pretty sure this area, our street mainly, is a lot of older families, families with kids, people with children our age, me and my sister's age, and there's just really no kids in our street that I can think of. So yeah, there's pretty much no one really, I don't think. But yeah, so this area is a bit of kind of an older area as well. But yeah, still, we've never had trick-or-treaters here, and I've never been trick-or-treating here either. So but yeah, anyway, that's one thing. I've never been trick-or-treating, so there you go. So the next thing is, I've never carved a pumpkin in my life, and I was going to do it this year, but I don't know, I just feel like I would stuff it up so bad, because I feel like you need to be really good at spacing and stuff when you do pumpkin carving, and I'm really bad at drawing and spacing and stuff with that type of thing. So yeah, I feel like I would mess it up so bad if I ever did not trick-or-treating, if I ever did pumpkin carving. I know they do sell pumpkins at Coles, so maybe I might get one, but I don't really know, and then I have to get a pumpkin carving kit. But yeah, I've never carved a pumpkin either, and I've always wanted to, but I feel like I would just stuff it up right away, and yeah, so I don't know, I've never done it, but hopefully I will one day. Okay, so the next thing and the last thing is that I feel like I said this earlier, but I didn't start getting into Halloween until 2012, which was when I turned 17. And yeah, so I haven't been celebrating Halloween until I was 17, so that's kind of old to start. I don't know, I feel like since 2012, 2012 was really the year that Halloween kind of started getting big here in Australia, and ever since then, each year it's gotten bigger and bigger, and I'm so happy about that, because it's my favourite holiday ever, even though it's not really a holiday, but it kind of is. But I love it, it's so much fun, and I love it more than Christmas, which some of you may think is like crazy, but I definitely love Halloween more than Christmas. Because it's just so much fun. It's even though I love Christmas, Christmas comes after Halloween for me, but Halloween's always first for me. I love it, and now that it's getting a whole lot bigger here in Australia, it makes me so happy. And yeah, it just makes me like super duper happy that it is. And like, I think also because 2012 was the first year that I ever went to Fright Night as well, so I don't know, I feel like when I went to Fright Night, that kind of got me super in the mood for like Halloween, and because when you go to those type of things, it always does get you in the mood for Halloween, because it's just like so much fun and it's the best. So yeah, since and up until 2012, I had never celebrated Halloween. Well, it's pretty much only me that celebrates it. My family doesn't really. It's pretty much me. So I'm the one that gets all the decorations. I like decorate the house, and I pretty much do it all. My family don't really celebrate it, but anyway, at least they let me celebrate it, so that's good. I would be so sad if they didn't let me, because then I'd be super depressed, but anyway, at least they do let me, so that's good. But anyway, that is it for today's video for day 15 of 31 Days of Halloween. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 16 of 31 Days of Halloween. Alright, bye guys.